Hello, hello. This is Rahmaan, MzRockMon. How are you all doing? I am doing fabulous on this Tuesday. It's hot, 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 but it's a great day to be alive. Let me see if anybody joins me before I get started because this is an important topic. Not just venting, but um, a topic that I've been wanting to talk about. This is a great time to talk about it because with Father's Day just passing, so it was just a perfect time to bring this topic up in a great way to segue into my next, I guess my next conversation, if you will, my next what my book is going to be about, and just kind of meshing everything together. And before I started talking about welfare did not destroy the Black family and the fatherless hustle and all that kind of stuff, um, I kind of I posted about me stopping advocating for child support reform and working on individual cases and things like that because I had been doing it for so long. I didn't just want to jump into this new topic without letting people know why I was doing it and that I was going to do it because it's all connected, but it's a big jump. And it's a lot of information and it's a lot of different information because um, it's as controversial as child support. So that's why I kind of waited a little bit, but this is a perfect time because, as the caption says or the title says, um, why do people have such a hard time with Black fathers being proud of being Black fathers or when they post it? And the example is Father's Day was just passed, I'm sorry. And I shared from another group had, t-shirts, proud Black dads or something like that. And I shared it on mine, not with no caption, just pass it on. Um, oh, this one said Black dads are dope. But I had another one that I shared. And, for the most part, it said, the caption said something. It was like, pass it on and you post the dads with their children. But I didn't say anything that would indicate anything about race. So I posted a picture of myself and my dad, and everybody posted pictures with them and their children. And of course, but then you get what would happen if I posted white dads post you and your kids? Well, therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. Here is the issue with that. Every time, and I mean every time, you type in on the internet Black fathers, you're going to get something that comes up where Black fathers abandon their children. Black fathers have fatherless children. Black fathers do not take care of their children. Black fathers don't pay child support. There's going to be something negative about Black fathers. It's just what it is. Historically, that's what it is. So you're going to always find a Black father that has to defend himself and prove that he's an active father, that he's a good father, that he's a proud father. It's just always what it is. Case in point, I put the post up, Black fathers are dope. Last time I checked, and this is from a guy named Dean Levens. Last time I checked, they had a 70% fatherless rate. What is it now? Now, what, if that were true, which is not, what does that statistic have to do with Black fathers being dope? Nothing. But you cannot mention a Black father without hearing or seeing or something to that effect, something negative about Black fatherhood. It's synonymous. They go together, and they shouldn't. And that's why if you see a post, or when you see a post with Black fathers being proud and all that kind of stuff, that's why you see it so much, because Black fathers always have to defend their fatherhood. Always. And about this statistic, which brings me to my second point, the 70% fatherless rate that is always there, that is talking about, that stat applies to illegitimacy. Fathers in the home, living there. That rate is a number that they applied to back in the 70s. They compared it to how many two-parent homes Black children lived in versus how many Black children lived in single-parent homes years later. That does not have anything to do with fatherlessness. Nothing. So when people put that stat up, that's what they're referring to. I'm writing, so that's what's in my head. I'm on that section, illegitimacy. But it's about two-parent homes versus one-parent homes. That's what that 70% is. It has nothing to do with fatherlessness. This is all a guise to convince everybody that Black fathers are absent, that Black mothers are welfare queens, and that Black children are fatherless. And guess who causes all of society's problems? All the drug dealers, the drug addicts, the teen pregnancy people that grow up to have more criminals. You guessed it, fatherless children. So as long as they keep this stereotype going and going and going, they got us. They even have Black folks convinced, even though we are a part of families, they even have us convinced that welfare destroyed our family structure. But it's all part of the brainwash, because they had us convinced that child support was for the children. Come to find out, lo and behold, child support was to recover welfare. That they did not even, it wasn't their money. Still is not their money. Another part of this, because it's all connected. It's all connected. When I started, and like I said, people wasn't really rocking with me, and I talk about that on another video. I didn't understand, like I was a novice to everything. The reason why I started writing my book is because there was no information pertaining to my Title 4D case. I didn't know what a Title 4D case was. So when I'm trying to ask how to close my case, nobody would answer me. And when I looked on the internet, and this is 2006, there was nothing there for me. Now, there was information for married, divorcing people. Y'all heard of Divorce Court, that movie. And everybody was talking about it. That was all the craze. That was what was available as far as child support. Nothing about Title 4D. Because, come to find out, that is what they were, that was considered welfare. That was considered Black people shit. And as I went on, like I said, I talked to a lot of people behind the scenes. They wouldn't talk to me in person, but behind the scenes, they would talk to me. What it was is that the fathers' rights groups, they would say, I don't have a problem paying child support. I just want to see my kids. I just want shared parenting. I want equal rights to my children. So that kind of X'd out the whole child support reform movement. So from 10 years ago to now, you don't see a lot of child support reform organizations like when I started, because they kind of X'd it out, because Title 4D, nobody knew about that because it was welfare. It was about welfare, and what welfare is about Black folk, according to them. So they didn't have a problem, and that's what I don't always talk about it, but I just made a video when they told me, the person on the phone said shut it down, told me to shut it down because they weren't interested in stopping child support. They just want to share parenting because to them, Black fathers were abandoning their kids anyway, and they needed to be taking care of their kids. The welfare system shouldn't be doing that. So if y'all notice, now there's a whole bunch of ramping up about fatherless children. It's everywhere. You can't even now, just like child support and them rounding people up and all that kind of stuff, child support, when they was about to push in Title 4, when they were doing the welfare reform and all that kind of stuff, it's child support, deadbeat this and deadbeat that, and when Clinton did that. So now it's fatherlessness, it's this plague, this epidemic. That's what they're pushing now, so that they can come in and have non-welfare people sign up for the child support program because they need new victims. So now if you come and volunteer, they can come and get your money voluntarily. So what they've been saying, which is just not true. Now the information that they put out about child support is so convoluted and full of just misinformation, disinformation, misinformation, that you don't know what's right and what's wrong. Like Title 4D money and non-Title 4D cases are not the same. They're just completely different. Like the retirement money that judges and all that's just not true. That doesn't come from Title 4D money. It just doesn't. So I say that to say, as I get deeper into this, I'm not going to, as far as what my book is about and things like that, I'm not going to share everything with the public because it's a safety issue. When I was like into the movement, what I was talking about, and I've mentioned this several times, like my house got shot up. And to this day, no police have ever came and followed up with me. I don't know who shot my house up. So, and what I'm about to get into, like you already know, my videos have disappeared off the internet. I'm shadow banned, all that kind of stuff. But I think it's important to put the information out, and that's how my brain works. Like I want to tell it. I don't like bullies, and to me, this is a bully system. I don't like stereotypes. To me, this is a stereotypical system. And to say that welfare destroyed the Black family and we sitting around here, walking around here everywhere, all the time, every day, is nonsense. And then for people to get offended when a Black woman says, I'm a great Black woman, I'm a great Black mother, people get offended, or for a black man, a black father to say he's proud of his kids and he's a great black father, and that for them to be offended when we have to look at how horrible that we allegedly are as parents, single or otherwise, as black families, how much we basically suck every day. We got to see that shit. And then if you put up how proud you are, people got a problem with it. That's bullshit. Even Shad White down in Mississippi, when he came out with his little fatherless epidemic bullshit, when he came out with it, what did he say? White dads can be deadbeats too. That tells you right there. That implies, oh yeah, we know black dads are deadbeats, but y'all know there's a couple white deadbeat dads too now. And they allow this. They allow it. So I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought because Mississippi, man, emancipate Mississippi. If y'all don't do nothing else, please emancipate Mississippi. They got that man. You couldn't pay me to go to Mississippi. I don't think I'll make it out of there alive. Not because I'm king, but because I'm black. That got to anyway. So as I move forward, I'm going to, like, if I'm on Facebook or whatever, I'm going to like only do videos and stuff I'm just going to close it down to say it a different way. Like, I'm not going to put everything on the internet. I'm not going to broadcast just everything I'm talking about. I'm not going to be live like everybody can see what I'm talking about, just because I just don't trust these people. I just don't. When I say these people, I mean, just with me changing what I'm talking about now and just saying like Moynihan lied, Patrick Moynihan in the report, and saying welfare didn't destroy the black family, and just calling the father, like just going against what is being said. I'm already, getting bullshit emails and stuff like that. Nothing violent. No, I was getting death threats with the child support hustle. I was getting shit sent to my house. Like the one time I opened the package because I didn't know, it was some dirty, somebody smelled dirty women's underwear and shit. And so I was like, oh my, because I just opened it. So then the second time I just took it to the post office, like somebody's harassing me. But I just don't want to go through that. I don't want to put my family through that. So I'm just going to, but I'm not going to stop speaking. I'm not scary. And I've been in the army, so I know how to, I know how to protect myself. And my kids know how to protect themselves. My family know how to protect. We're from Columbus, Ohio. So, so if y'all watch this later, just know I appreciate everybody that rock with me, and just know it's not anything that I put out. It's nothing to do with any racial shit or this is just history. This is just me going through step by step as to what is going on and how we got here to the myth that welfare destroyed the black family, to the racist Moynihan report that keeps circling around, circulating as if it's prophetic. And he worked for the government, so what he said, they just did. How could something be a prophecy, or like he predicted the black family was going to do this and that, and he worked for the government, so he knew what was going to happen? I'm telling y'all, like, it's remarkable, but not so much. And let me see. Well, and the fatherless thing, and y'all watch. Watch and see. Like child support, the federal office has already changed their name. They're not the child support enforcement agency anymore. They're like child. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. They didn't change it to something friendly. They changed the name, but they ain't changed that they're gonna lock people up. They ain't changed nothing but the name. Trying to get y'all in there, but don't go for it, y'all. They're gonna have to end up putting more people on welfare so that people can come down there and fall for the okie doke. I'll find it later. But anyway, they didn't change their name and all that kind of stuff because now they know that people are on to them. They can't do what they were doing 10 years ago because, oh, the child support services or the child support services office or something like that. Yeah, so they changed their name. They're gonna come and be nice when they take your money and take your rights and lock you up and not let you see your kid and all that type of shit. So, but like I said, there was never the intention was never to include black folks in the shared parenting movement or because we just just wanted the welfare money and the men just abandoned their kids. I mean, make this make sense to me. Why would they think the racist people that believe this shit that black women was just gonna put our men out for a couple dollars when we've been working our whole life? Black women, the hardest working women ever. But that's another video. That's why I said I'm going just, if you subscribe or whatever, then we can get into it. But I'm not putting all that out here. They ain't killing me over well, I have to get some security more than I got. All right, y'all. Thank you. Don't forget, thumbs up, share. Um, oh, I got the good t-shirts. Welfare did not destroy the black family. Can you see? You can get them on here. I think my website, thechildsupporthustle.com. If you have questions on your child support case, I have the real information about child support. About, if you have just questions about Title 4D, what it is, how you get an itemized statement, the VA, all that kind of stuff. I got it at my website. I have plenty of blogs, plenty of videos. I have resources, how to reach out to people, all that kind of stuff. I don't work on individual cases anymore for several reasons. Some I listed here, but yeah, get ready for my book. I'm almost finished writing, then I'll edit. It's going to be out soon. It's taking a little bit longer because research takes a while. So I don't want to put out no nonsense because I'm going to put my name behind it. So thank you guys so much. And I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Have a good one.